Ben Simmons is going to need to be traded out of Philadelphia. I really don't see any other scenario. Also, Daryl Morey had his postseason presser. Lastly, could we possibly have a suitor for Ben Simmons already? What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got to talk about Ben Simmons, Daryl Morey's comments, and just a possible scenario for Ben Simmons early in this crazy offseason. I mean, it's going to be crazy. Buckle your seatbelts because we're going to hear a lot of different things, starting off with Doc Rivers coming out and saying, oh yeah, we got a perfect plan to get Ben Simmons to shoot the ball, to be aggressive, to unlock that star potential. I went off yesterday in the live stream. Shout out to everybody who joined. But if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so you know when we go live or drop videos. And lastly, hit the like button. It goes a long way for YouTube content creators and it helps Sixer Nation. We need some good out of all this crazy losing in the second round again scenarios. But I want to start with Ben Simmons and just the fact that let's really go over everything that unfolded since the Game 7 loss in the Wells Fargo. Doc Rivers, who by the way thinks he can fix them, said immediately after game, which he could be mad or maybe he could be really telling the truth. Can you win a championship with Ben Simmons as your point guard? And he said, I don't know. But 24 hours later, oh man, we can unlock the potential. So you can see one of the two statements is a lie. I think the second one. Also, Joel Embiid, who hasn't really been the guy who really took shots at Ben Simmons, came out and said the turning point was when he ran away from the basket. I mean, Ben Simmons, the way he did that, I lost respect 100%. And as I told DJ Eastwood, that's the perfect way for him to end in Philly, doing exactly what we said. He is that petrified to score. He doesn't even look at times. I understand a pass first, but he's not pass first. He's pass first, second, third, and fourth. And here's a picture I got to pull up because it's just even more devastating when you see it. Ben Simmons in the fourth quarter. If he failed, I might give him another try for trying. But to not try at all, and the funny part is this. When he took 2 shots in game 1, he made them both. When he took 1 shot in game 3, he made them both. But in game 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's too many games to be on the court and absolutely not even attempt a shot. What did 50 Cent say? Get rich or die trying? Shoot the ball or die trying. It's as simple as that. That shows the mentality of what I'm about to show next. Now, Stephen A. Smith, I'm not saying it's 100% true, 100% false, but he worked in Philadelphia for a long time. Stephen A. Smith worked in Philadelphia for a long time. He has connections. And this is what he had to say. Take a look at the Stephen A. Smith thing. Where is it at? We got it right here. Listen to this.
I just received a text from somebody very, very close to the situation in Philadelphia about Ben Simmons. This is a quote. This is not me. This is them. Quote, he doesn't work. He doesn't listen. And everyone around him is family. And he's constantly babied.
Well, there you go. Constantly babied. Doesn't really work. Doesn't listen. Now, I'm not going to say he doesn't work. We see videos of him working. I think when they say that, they mean to the limit he's supposed to the first round potential, to that wanting to be better, to that Mamba mentality. He comes in practice and gets shots up, but does he really care? Now, again, this is an anonymous source. Philadelphia knows about anonymous sources, though. It ruined Carson Wentz. And it looks like this is the same path. Does Ben Simmons really want to be in Philadelphia? Does Ben Simmons really care about his craft? That picture I showed you says no. Because in them games, when he was facilitating, we didn't need that then. We needed a guy who's 6'10", 240 pounds to get to the rim, which I saw numerous occasions where he just says, I'm putting my head down and going. Now, that's all mental. Maybe it's the free throw line. But at the end of the day, you got to die trying for the city of Philadelphia. As Joel Embiid said, sorry I failed you. And Embiid was bad in the fourth quarter. But he was the only thing positive in this series. Without Embiid, the Hawks probably sweep us. And it's as simple as that. Ben Simmons says, I'm going to be who I'm going to be. Then Doc says, we're going to change him. What is going on? What is the truth? An aggressive Ben Simmons is all I need. That's all I was caring about at the time. Yes, the jump shot sounds good. Yes, the 3-point sounds good. But if he was aggressive, if he just showed me something, if he shoots 5 to 6 times, 10 times in all these games, maybe it goes different. Maybe the defense switches up, because when Ben Simmons is aggressive, I'm not saying he's Joel Embiid or Giannis, but the defense plays us differently, and guys who can't shoot get easier shots. Shake, Curry, Furkan, well, Curry can create his own shot, but the guys who can't create their own shot gets easier shots. Come on, Ben. It's as simple as that. Now, I do want to talk about the Daryl Morey press conference. Shout out to Howard Eskins, because he came right out and said, will Ben Simmons be a Sixer next year? And Daryl Morey's like, I'm not going to really talk about that. It's all fresh in the head. He praised Doc Rivers a lot in that press conference. He was all over Doc Rivers. I mean, Glenn Rivers, Jock. He was all over it, saying he did this well, this well, this well. And I think throughout the regular season, he did well. But we got exposed in the playoffs for some of the same things we were mad at Brett Brown for. Maybe the analytic department's still doing stuff. Maybe Glenn is just not who we thought he was. The resume speaks of him choking, and he came out and did exactly what the resume says. Now, I do like how he got Embiid's mindset. But one superstar mindset went up, the other one went down. Because Ben Simmons is playing worse than I've ever seen him before. Daryl Morey did go to say that we got eliminated in the second round. So this goes to show that we need to add pieces to become a championship team. Now, is it getting rid of people plus adding, or just adding? I don't know. But he talked about 3 max contracts. And if they're good, it's great. But if not, you can't really move around it. So Daryl Morey's a guy who doesn't play around. He's not going to tell you his moves. But he did say his goal is to get this team better, and we have championship pieces. We got to get this team better. So I'm hoping that Daryl Morey puts his stuff to work, not afraid to pull the trigger, Daryl Morey, and he go out and get something done. To finish this up, because I'm really tired of talking about Ben Simmons, man. We need to get some good news in Sixer Nation, simple and plain. Like I said, Tobias Harris definitely deserves credit. Deserves criticism, not credit. Criticism. Nobody gets credit in a second round blowout. And I say blowout because we were favored every game. This was a big upset. This was the 1 seed taken down by the 5 seed. That's not good. Tobias deserves blame. Joel in clutch time deserves some. Doc does. So it's not just Ben Simmons. It's a lot. Furkan's a free agent. I don't want him back. We got to upgrade that spot. Shake Milton, can we upgrade there? What are we going to do with Danny Green? He's a free agent. Do we get him back or do we upgrade? How are we going to do this in Daryl we trust? But I do want to talk about the possibility of somebody already on the radar for Ben Simmons. Let's pull this up real quick. This is NBA Central. Bruce Brown, who played with Greg Popovich for a long time, knows him personally, I guess, says Greg Popovich would trade anybody on the Spurs roster for Ben Simmons. He says, I know Pop very well, and I assure you that they would trade anyone on the Spurs roster for Ben Simmons. Now, you can read that article, go to NBA Central, follow your boy on Twitter, and I'll tag you in it or I'll put it up on my thing. But this is a guy who swears he knows he might have had conversations about Ben Simmons in the past with Pop, or as recently in this series. Maybe Pop is looking at it like, Ben Simmons does look disgustingly bad, but I could do this. If Doc did that, if this, that, and the third. And a lot of people been bringing up on these shows to try to build Ben Simmons up a little bit, that when Embiid's not there or a force down low's not there, he's better. True. That is just general principle. A 6'10 guy who wants to get to the hole needs the lane to be open. So Ben Simmons would thrive with shooters around him. But here's the other big thing. His mindset is gone. Now, maybe Pop can think the mindset is fixable, but when Ben Simmons is aggressive, you got a great defender, you got an aggressive guy going to the rim, kind of like Giannis, and you got a guy who can facilitate. He still can't shoot, even if you back up 3 to 5 feet, 6 feet. He can blow by so quick with the Euro step and get to the rim. Ben can do the things, but does Ben want to? The anonymous source, Stephen A's guy, that makes me think no. That makes me think no. He said he doesn't work, and when I say don't work, I mean doesn't work that hard. Of course he's working. He has to go to practice. He has to get paid. But he's not working like a superstar should. Does he listen? Kinda. And he's just like, I got people who love me. I don't care. Or I listen to them. They tell me it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He doesn't want to be better. That's what a max contract. A max contract means you want to be the best you can be, and he doesn't want to. Now, I do want to say this. Shout out to Dejounte Murray, who came in, and he dropped the 100 little laughing emojis over that Ben Simmons could be traded for anybody on the Spurs. He's like, not true. Now, again, shout out to a couple people on Twitter. Spurs media was going off. Now, these are just people like John Clark for the Sixers and Keith Pompey, so they're not really tied into the Sixers, to the Spurs to actually give a take, but they are familiar with what they want and what they could give up. They've been talking about guys like DeJounte Murray, White, Poyle, and picks. Joaquin Poto, I forgot how to say his first name, the tall center. White, I forgot his first name. He got that weird hairdo, plays defense, can score a little bit. Not really good. But DeJounte Murray is a guy who I think is pretty interesting. He's young. So you put that combination together with a pick or two, or minus one of them with a pick or two, with DeJounte Murray being the biggest prize, which he thinks is kind of funny. I mean, right now, that would be a above and beyond great offer the way he's just destroyed in Philly. But if that offer is coming so quickly, that goes to show that even though Philly knows that this guy is not mentally tough for here, they think they could fix him. And again, my biggest thing is Philly is a city of pride, tough love. Maybe we were a little too hard. I don't think so. But at the end of the day, if you tell me you don't really care, then I don't care. You got to care for me to care. And hearing all this stuff and seeing the body language and just knowing you go ghost in the fourth quarter, I'd rather a guy who will die trying than just be like, yep, it's not really me. It's not really my thing. I'm going to chill out. You didn't see how many assists I got? So it goes a long way, just the general principle, the GP, general respect, all that good stuff. But we got to start really figuring this out. Daryl Morey's on the clock. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I think I do have a clock. I think I do. I think I still have it. Yes, sir. On the clock. On the clock. But with that being said, that's all I got for today. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section about DeJounte Murray, the Spurs deal, Daryl Morey's comments in his press conference. Is Ben automatically going to... Do you think Ben has a chance to stay in Philly? Should he stay in Philly? Let me know what you think about the Stephen A. Smith comments, too. Let me know everything because I love y'all thoughts. Y'all give it to me straight up. No sugarcoating. You say, Mike, you're stupid, you're wrong. Mike, you're right. Mike, I got a different opinion. Shout out to y'all. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let me put that up just so it looks pretty cool. Until next time, though. I got to move that picture, though. Notification bell, like, all that good stuff. We out. Peace.